To tonight's honorees, you are truly the embodiment of what it means to be a part of Camcare. It was your vision, drive, and passion that helped shape what Camcare is today. Many of the things that Camcare was doing in the beginning were uncharted waters at the time. The way you delivered the full body of high quality and comprehensive care to the people of Camden, no matter their background or socioeconomic status, whether insured or uninsured, was truly revolutionary and continues to be one of our defining characteristics. Many of our employees have been here from the beginning. It's rare to see the commitment to an organization that we see from our employees here at Camcare. The sheer amount of employees that have been a part of the Camcare family and committed to our mission for 20, 30, and even 40 years is truly inspiring, and we thank you all for your commitment to excellence. It is with that I thank you all one last time for your committed and continued support. Camcare couldn't be what it is today without you.
Congratulations to all the recipients. I hope you're all having a great time. I'll try to be there. I've been here 11 years and love every day. So take care, everybody.
Hi, my name's Jaquetta Johnson. Everybody calls me Jay. I'm a registered nurse here at Camcare, and I will be here for 8 years on the 22nd of this month. Congratulations on your 40th, Camcare.
I guess the first thing I should do is let people know that the visionary part of Camcare back in the day was made up of some great men who were the tops in their field. I had a friend who was a fraternity brother. His name was Master Charles Brim, Big Brother Charles Brim, Doc Brim, and he worked with the BPUM as well as I, bringing health care to the daycare. When you have children, you have parents, you have mothers, you have families which are in need of health care, pregnant women. All the women that came to the daycare were babies' mothers and had oftentimes babies which were unborn, and they needed prenatal care. Camden Ambulatory Care, that was the first name of Camcare. Camcare transitioned into Camden Care and then became Camcare. We had the good luck to be in a fraternity that good men like William Spencer and myself were mentored by Dr. Brim, and he introduced me to Emmett Dorr, who felt as though that healthcare should be broader than acute care when you're sick, that healthcare should be a full-time occupation for every family, that they should come at regular intervals, not after you become sick. This was a new phenomenon in America, health maintenance. And we started to do this first idea of bringing families in. At one point, we had about 15,000 families in the city of Camden that we were delivering service to one way or another. So I'm very much interested in seeing Camcare go into the future with bright stars and stripes and Camcare forever. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Natalie Bonner. This is my daughter, Sheila Bonner. We both work here at Camcare. I've been here over 20 years. Been here since my child was in preschool. Now she is a young adult. She is working here.
Congratulations, Camcare, 40 years. Wow.
Hi, I'm Dr. Anton Kemps. I am a person of great fortune, having had the opportunity to work with Dr. Emmett Dorr when he started up Camcare. It was a great fortuitous event on my part, since I had just finished my residency at Jefferson, had some background with the Public Health Service, and the grant that was written by Dr. Dorr with some great assistance and help from his lovely wife, Bridget, brought me to the opportunity of being able to engage with them in setting up the first adult medicine side of that particular grant practice. It was lovely. We had, as those who can remember back then, a lovely basement offices in the church that was at 6th and Stevens Street. Did our best. We were there when we watched 3 Cooper Plaza be built, whether we were able to move into. And I think the service provided from the beginning was so exceptional for the city of Camden, being underserved as it was at the time. The grant provided access that otherwise would never have become available in the city. And those that have been around a while with Camcare have watched it grow. Even when I left it in the mid to late 80s, it was an enormous corporation at that point, providing services both inside and outside the city. Emmett was a visionary, no question about it. He had a great idea. He was very much involved in practice of urban health care. He and his wife were both very much involved with the National Health Service Corps, which I was able to switch into after I finished my residency, which is what brought me to Camcare in the first place. It was fortuitous, as I said, for me, but it was also very gratifying for me to be able to work in that venue and to become a friend of Emmett's, and Bridget's, which I hold dearly to this point in time. And it's been a wonderful experience down the road. I'm very happy to see it's still strong and vibrant in the city of Camden as it is right now, through all the changes, all the turmoil that has erupted around the practice of medicine. They have held true to their mission to provide health care to the medically needy in a situation that otherwise would have been very difficult for people to find health care. So I wish Camcare well. I always wish Emmett and Bridget well. I'm very happy to be part of this celebration. And thank you for your time and attention.
Happy 40th, Camcare!
Hi, I'm Greg Richards. I'm the new Director of Nursing here at Camcare. And on behalf of the Nursing Department, I'd like to wish Camcare a happy 40th anniversary.
Hi, I'm Sue, and I worked at Camcare for 40 years. I started a month before the company opened, and I had the pleasure of working with Dr. Emmett Dorr, who is the founder of Camcare Health Corporation. Dr. Dorr and Dr. Evans, they had a vision, and that vision was to provide high-quality health care to the underserved population. Now, 40 years later, due to his vision, Camcare is still providing that same high-quality health care to the underserved. Dr. Dorr is a true example of someone who is dedicated to helping others. Today, Dr. Dorr is doing what he loves to do, and that is taking care of the elderly. That was always his goal the whole time that I've worked with him. He was also the type of person that loved being and doing things for other people. At one point, Camcare had first started, and we were probably about 5-6 months into the company opening, and we didn't have enough money to do payroll. Emmett took his money and made payroll because his mission was to keep Camcare going. So again, he is the most caring, generous person you would ever want to meet. And from being into work and then being with him on the outside, he is the same no matter where you go. Dedicated, caring, generous individual.
Hi Sharon, I was asked to give a speech honoring you for the work you've done at Camcare. And I thought, oh my gosh, where do I start? And decided to recall my first interview with you. When Rick, Florence, and Dr. Levine left, and you asked me if I could start tomorrow. But when I came 3 months later, you told me about 1 week of orientation, that it will be easy, it will be no patients, I will just look at the procedures manuals and so forth. But 30 minutes later, you took the chart of the rock and said, "Can you see this patient?" That was your way to attack the problem head on. One of your main achievements, in my opinion, was that you created a vision for Camcare. You articulated that vision to us and relentlessly drove it to completion. And for that, we are grateful to you. You always had a word of encouragement, especially during our difficult times. You knew about our pediatric cyclical business when we see less patients during summertime, and we always increase our productivity during the winter time. You held our back, and be it with insurance companies, with management, with difficult patients. Well, I can talk for hours about your professional achievements, your participations in many activities, societies, being board members, your volunteer work at Ballet NJ. But most of all, I wanted to say thank you, my friend, for being there for us. Thank you for everything. You are amazing. Thank you, and God bless you.
Happy birthday, Camcare. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Come on, everybody. Happy birthday. Congratulations and happy birthday on this milestone of 40 years of providing high quality, comprehensive health care to the families that we serve. Way to go, Camcare!
Sharon, it's been 30 years since I met you. I remember sitting in that narrow rectangular office at 3 Cooper Plaza with all those chairs. I think I remember relatively soon after I started at Camcare, you're handing me a paper chart from that rack, and I will only say the initials, LM. Mom had issues, LM had issues, many of them. Lead poisoning, sickle beta thal, FAS. Remember her? And somehow that chart came to me. I don't think it was a test, but you were there to help me navigate the path of post-residency to becoming a real doc. I remember needing help with the treatment of anemia, ear infections, and rashes, and not once did you make me feel inadequate. You just laughed and helped guide me along. And I remember the chair that at some time or another, everyone sat in and everyone became pregnant. It wasn't just medicine or Camcare, it was the ups and downs of life. You made me my veil for my wedding, you picked out the material and then designed it, and you've always been multi-talented. So I just want to end with some names who were there at the beginning. Steve Levin, Trina Pelham, Bob Ross, Rick Rutstein, Kathy, Florence Manson. And now look around and think about all the people whom you inspired and helped. I was only one of them.
Hi, my name is Andrea Thomas. I'm with the Clementon Department. I just wanted to wish Camcare a happy 40th anniversary. Have a good time, you guys.
Dorothy Burley, or Dot as she was affectionately known, was an amazing and loving person. Anyone that had the honor of knowing her would know that she was just an amazing individual. She was passionate about the city of Camden and was always advocating for the young and the old. She particularly had a soft spot for Camden City youth. She worked tirelessly to ensure Camden City residents were never overlooked or never forgotten. She was instrumental in establishing various events such as book bag and coat drives for the kids, Thanksgiving food baskets, and who can ever forget her annual Fairview Neighbors back to school events. She would hunt you down for those donations. She came, she asked once, she asked twice, she asked 3 times, and just in case, she asked you 4 more times. Even when she wasn't hosting an event, she was always looking for events or ways to help others and those in need. I recall one year, Camcare was having their annual Thanksgiving basket event, and she had nominated 2 individuals. The night before, it had snowed, and so, the day of the event, it was a little icy out. And she came out to pick up the 2 baskets for the 2 people that she nominated. She had her cane, and as she was walking up the driveway, I said to her, "Hey, Miss Burley, why are you here out in this weather?" She said, "Hey, Lucy," as she would only say it. These families need this more than anyone I know, and I need to make sure that these families get what they need for Thanksgiving. Who can argue with that? That's just who she was. That's who we should all be.
Hello, I'd like to thank everyone for making our 40th anniversary such a great success. I'd like to thank our honorees, our sponsors, our corporate partners, and our employees. Camcare's future is exceedingly bright. In 40 years, we have grown from a single site, the old church at 6th and Stevens Street, that was Camcare's first home, to now serving our neighbors at 7 locations across southern New Jersey. But that's not all. There's plenty of exciting news and brand new services to unveil as the years goes on that we just can't wait to share with our network. I'd like to thank all of our friends, our family, our patients, our community partners, and employees for 40 incredible years. And here's to another 40 and beyond. Go Camcare. Thank you.